My name is Tom. I'm with Valaset Services, and today we are going to describe an old camera we have for sale. And so what we have here is a Bolex, B-O-L-E-X, a Bolex H16 Reflex movie camera, 16mm. From doing a little research online, it appears it was introduced probably around 1956. Looks like they were in production from 56 to 59. It has a manual winding mechanism to it. You can see the rubber eyepiece protector is a bit damaged. And then the lenses go on this side here. So for example, either by pushing this lever here or by the button in the front, you can hear it's operating because I wound the spring a little bit before we shot this video. This camera came from a local university. It was part of an engineering department. No idea how long it's been since the last time it was actually operated. I'm going to spin it around a little bit so you can kind of see different angles to it. We were trying to identify a serial number on it, but the only number we were able to find was on the base, where there's a number that says 233163, but that number doesn't seem to correspond with what Bolex says should be the serial number. So on this side is where the film would go in, so you have this latch right here that if I twist it, the cover comes off, and you can see that the film reel would go in here. In fact, maybe I can push it so you can see it operate a little bit. So I'm going to put the cover back on. We don't have spools of film or anything. We have no ability to test it to find out whether it operates. It appears to be in pretty good condition with the exception of the little damage to the eyepiece. So anyways, that's the camera. Now I want to show you everything else that's in the box, so I'm going to set this aside. And in the box, for example, we have the cable release. So there you've got your cable that you can plug into it that has your button for operating the camera. So that is in its box here. And here's the lens to it, is this right here. So it says on it, looks like it's a 1 to 3.8, an F17 SGDG, whatever that means. SOM Bert Hyatt, BERTHIOT, Pan-Sinor, CINOR. And then here it says lens made in France. It's got a patent number and it's got a model, I assume is the T41559. And then it has covers on both ends of it, so I'm not going to take that off. I'm just going to put it back here in the case. Over on this side, this looks like what would be a mount for probably a tripod, would be my guess. And it's only a guess. And over here we have what appears to be just kind of a shade for the camera that you would put on, if I can get it out. There it is. So that looks just to be for protection from the sunlight, that sort of thing. We have some straps in here that were, and that's a strap for carrying to latch on the outside of the case. Looks like it latches on the side, so that's what that's for. And then if I go in these little compartments inside, so little boxes in here for the potentiometer, but when we opened the box, what we found was it looks like it's just got a couple of screws or something in there, but the potentiometer is not there. This appears to be a tool of some kind, maybe for winding or something, or adjusting the film. Don't know, to be honest with you. And there was this little piece that was in there. And then there's a number of filters. So they're all Kodak, says, you know, number 1A skylight filter, number 96. Kodak filter, number 85 daylight filter for Kodak Type A color films. There's a number 8 K2, and the interesting part is when you flip them over, it does not look like the seals have ever been broken on any of these. They're all brand new, never been used. So we'll put those items back in the container, and I'm going to cover that. And then over here on this side, when I open this compartment, this is the one that we're really not sure of, because when we open this, two gears of some kind in here, and I don't know if these, they look to be the same. They look to be new and sealed plastic. I don't know if they're a winding mechanism and they got a spring in them. I actually have no idea. All I know is they look brand new. So I'm going to put those back in the box and set that aside. There was this little handle. There was this screw, which not sure where that goes. And then there was this, which is rather interesting. So this looks like maybe for the filters or something, where you can interchange these with the camera. I'm sure the person buying it probably understands it better than I do. But it's in this plastic little case, and there's 5 of them in the case. It looks like there's little instructions in there. So that's in there. And then there was a variety of documentation that was up here in the top. That one talks about depth of field table for Kern Pallard lenses. That looks like a service document for Bolex. And then this says it is a depth of field calculator. So, so that is in there as well. So now I'm going to seal this back up. That's everything that's inside the box. I'm actually going to show you how I take the camera, and it actually places right in this spot right here. And this can go down. And then I can use the straps to actually strap it in if I want, like this. So let me set the other straps up here. The case has some damage to it, which you'll see when I close it. So, for example, on the side, the leather here seems to be caught up on this metal piece. So you have to be careful when you close it that it doesn't catch, where it's obvious it's caught a number of times before. And then on the front of the case, one of the problems you have is it looks like someone lost the keys and they just busted the hinges open. And so we're not actually going to lock this up when we ship it, because we don't have keys for it. If somebody wants to repair the case, they're welcome to do that. The whole package, without obviously all the padding we'll have to put in it in order to ship it, runs 16 pounds 3 ounces. The camera itself right now, without the lens attached, is 6 pounds 13 ounces. There is a great website we found to learn all about this Bolex H16 Reflex camera, and that website is bolexcollector.com, where if you look up this model, they have a variety of additional information. They point out what all the controls are, including the controls on the inside of the camera. So I might recommend you take a look at that. Anyways, I'm Tom from Valaset Services, and we appreciate you taking a look at our video and our Bolex H16 Reflex camera for sale. Thank you.